hitting your protein for the day can be a stressful task. So I'm here to help you out. In this video, I'll give you a couple of extra foods that will help you exceed your protein target. So let's do this. Hello and welcome to another video. It is your boy Jordan and I hope you're having a good day. In today's video, I'm going to give you 7 foods that will help you get extra protein into your diet. So let's do this. I know a lot of people tend to struggle to get extra protein into their diets other than their meats, eggs, fish and extra protein supplements. So I'm going to give you 7 alternatives. I'm going to be making a list from number 7 to number 1. So make sure you stay tuned for my personal favorite additional source of protein. And while you're at it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and we'll get into the video. So my number 7 and my last on the list is bagels. Each bagel, which is 90 grams per bagel, is 227 calories and 9.6 grams per bagel. This is a very simple and easy way to add protein into your diet, as you could just make a sandwich. Bread generally isn't necessarily high in protein, so if you would like a high protein substitute, bagels is always my go-to. All it is just making a sandwich, but however the bagels have the extra protein. And the best thing about the bagels, you could add protein inside the bagels. So that extra 9.6 grams of protein is an addition. The only negative to bagels, in my opinion, is that the more stuff you put inside the bagels, the more the calories add up, the less calories you have for the rest of the day. Number 6 on the list, and this is every gym rat's go-to, and this is a nut butter, but I'm specifically talking about peanut butter. So for every 30 grams of peanut butter, there's 194 calories and 7.9 grams of protein. The best thing about peanut butter, in my opinion, is that it's so universal. You can add this into a protein shake or into a bagel, and also that it tastes so good.
Oh God, it's so good.
And my only downside to peanut butter is there's too much calories and not enough protein for the amount you're actually having, and it's not very satiating. But in my opinion, the pros and the taste outweigh the cons. Number 5 on my list is zero fat Greek yogurt. For every 100 grams of zero fat Greek yogurt, there are 80 calories and 10 grams of protein. So my favorite way to use Greek yogurt is with my additional protein supplements. So I normally put 100 grams of Greek yogurt in a bowl and put a scoop of protein in this. And no matter how much protein is in that scoop, you get an additional 10 grams at 80 calories. Greek yogurt is relatively cheap. I get my tub for £2.40 at Tesco. That is so low in calories, you can get the regular Greek yogurt, but the regular Greek yogurt is roughly 130 calories per 100 grams. And also the full fat Greek yogurt is roughly 2 grams of protein less. The Greek yogurt is also very universal, like the peanut butter. You can also add this into your protein shake and a bowl of oats. The only negative to Greek yogurt is the lifespan, and this roughly lasts from 5 to 7 days. So number 4 on the list is protein puddings, and you can find these at most supermarkets. So the protein pudding that I'm talking about is 100 calories per 140 grams and 14 grams of protein. The best thing about these protein puddings, they're very low in calories and high in protein. You could have this as a high protein dessert.
I have never skipped dessert.
These protein puddings come in a variety of flavors, from chocolate, salted caramel to coffee latte. These protein puddings are also £1.40 per tub, but however, it's great if you have a dessert and have a sweet tooth. Chocolate! My only negative with the protein pudding is the price, and the more you get, the more it adds up. Number 3 on the list is good old reliable beef jerky. Per 60 grams is 149 calories and 17.9 grams of protein. Beef jerky has probably been one of the standard ways for people to get additional protein into their diet for many years. The best thing about beef jerky is getting your meat into your diet without all the cooking and preparing in the kitchen. Beef jerky comes in many different flavors, brands, cuts of meat, so yeah, you're actually spoiled for choice. You could also get things like turkey jerky too. Again, my only negative to beef jerky is the price. Each bag of 60 grams is roughly £3 each. So if you're buying 3 bags of beef jerky at 180 grams each, that's £9, and that's extraordinary prices. And also, that beef jerky is preserved meat, is very high in sodium, but this isn't too bad if you're only having 1 or 2 bags of beef jerky a week. Number 2 on the list is protein bars. So for the majority of protein bars, for every 60 grams is between 190 and 230 calories. The bars what I normally tend to find are normally between 18 and 21 grams of protein. Again, who doesn't like chocolate? Chocolate! With the protein bars, this is just adding a chocolate bar into your diet, but there are obviously far more benefits to adding a protein bar than having a regular chocolate bar. I normally buy in bulk, and to be honest, I always buy what's cheapest on Amazon in that moment of time. For example, right now I bought Protein Molds protein bars, and it's a box of 10 for £10. I'll put a link in the description so you can check that out yourself. I normally train pretty intense and normally to failure for every single set, so the best thing about these protein bars is I generally carry these to the gym. So whenever I'm feeling weak or a lack of energy in the gym, gym and I need a little pick-me-up, I just snack on one of these bars and it raises my energy levels. The only negative to buying these protein bars is the price, but the thing is, if you buy them in bulk, it should last you a good couple of months. And also some of these bars are very high in sugar because it's a chocolate replacement. But however, if you look at the macros before committing to the bars, you can find some bars which are very low in sugar. Finally, we've made it down to number one, and it's my favorite way to get additional protein into your diet, and that is lean protein cheese. For every 100 grams of this lean protein cheese is 169 calories, and for every 169 calories is 37 grams of protein. So bear this in mind, for every 100 grams of chicken it's 27 calories. For every 100 grams of this protein cheese it's 37 calories. Just think about it. Since I've discovered this cheese, it's been a total game changer. And the best thing about this cheese is that it's so universal. You could even throw this in a bagel, which was number 7 on the list, getting a very high protein meal right there. You could also throw this in a pasta and you could get some low calorie, high protein there, so it wouldn't necessarily affect your calories. And yes, I actually admit it, I'm in love with this cheese. And I include this into my diet every single day I can. At 37 grams of protein per 100 grams of cheese, it will be rude not to. I only have one negative with this cheese, is that it doesn't necessarily melt properly, as the fat's been stripped out of this just to make it a lot leaner. But for the amount of protein which is in this cheese, I really couldn't care less. So there you have it. Those are my 7 additional foods to get extra protein into your diet throughout the day. That is bagels, peanut butter, Greek yogurt, protein pudding, beef jerky, protein bars, and finally the pinnacle, lean protein cheese. With these 7 foods, I really hope they hit or help you exceed your protein intake throughout the whole day, and hopefully you wouldn't have to stress about hitting your daily protein intake ever again.
Somebody give this man some protein!
But anyways, if you've made it to the end of this video, I actually really appreciate you. Don't forget to actually hit the thumbs up if you feel like you've benefited from this video. If you want to see what I'm up to on a day-to-day basis, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm very active on both those platforms. And don't forget to actually hit the subscribe button. So until next time, peace.